What's the deal? It's that time, it's that hour, it's Righteous with another video. Alright, so I'm just gonna give a brief take. About to get some lunch. I thought it'd be cool for me to, you know, drop some opinions on the NBA. So, obviously, we know what's going on with Ben Simmons. If you don't know, last year he made a terrible decision in game 6 or 7, going up to the rim. He was about to dunk it, but then he passed it off to another player, and that player missed the dunk, and then shot a free throw and made one free throw out of the two that he was supposed to make, which took the pressure off of the superstar that's on the team that's supposed to be coming through when they pass him the ball, which is Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons and what's his face, Joel Embiid are the two superstars of that team. And from what it looks like, people have been wishy-washy with both because Joel Embiid usually plays a little bit more than half the season. Sometimes he only plays half the season. He's an injury-prone guy, kind of, but he's playing in the playoffs, so you can't really say that. It's just he has problems at times with either his stomach or his legs or whatever. And Ben Simmons has been compensating for that situation with the best way that he could by playing defense, passing the ball, doing the whole drive and kick thing. Now that I've explained that, I want to give you my opinion on how I think this could work out for Ben Simmons and what the 76ers should do. So I think Ben made the problem even bigger, because in all sports, if the fans don't like you, that's not a good thing. I know people like to tend to overlook that, but it's, you guys, sometimes when you're watching these games, they're not playing in front of skeletons or statues. There's fans there, and these people are customers, and those people tell other family members and friends that are also customers or potential customers not to buy into certain players on the team if they see something that they don't like. Now, we all know that Ben Simmons loves to play defense, but when it comes to offense, he has problems, especially in high degree games. So, with that being said, I think he messed up in the beginning because he basically proved the fans right. Um, Most times when you're dealing with fans or something like that, you're supposed to continue to show them how much you love playing basketball and how much you love the city of Philadelphia or whatever city you're playing for. He was not doing that. He basically said, "Well, the hell with it. You're gonna have to deal with it, and you know what? I don't even want to be here anymore." So I think he made a huge mistake, because it's like you got one of those contract deals that a lot of people really want to get. You know what I'm saying? They don't come like they're not always there. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he ran and just left and just felt like he couldn't deal with the situation, he should have just stayed like that. You know what I'm saying? When he started to think about all the money he's gonna lose, that's when he started to come back. Now the problem is that the fans have not forgotten what you have done. The fans have not forgotten, and neither has Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid did what he had to do, but at the same time, Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid should have had a conversation. Being they are the younger generation, a generation that I am not from, they didn't have that conversation. And it's possible that if they were from my generation, they probably could have fought. And we don't want that. We don't want people to throw hands and things like that. It could have been real bad if it was from my generation. But at the same time, the problem should have been solved before the season started. Now, Doc Rivers saying what he said, he can't take it back. Who knows? Maybe he apologized, maybe he didn't. Because we all know that some people apologize and then later on they take it back, or they say another slick thing and then it just keeps getting worse. So Ben is in a dilemma and he needs to start learning how to pitch himself and sell himself to other teams. He needs to figure out how is he going to get out of this jam. He can't be saved. You know what I'm saying? Joel Embiid mentioned, I'm not going to hold his hand. I agree with that. Joel has his own demons to deal with. It doesn't mean that he's written off because Ben Simmons is off the team. It just means that he needs to do what he needs to do, and Ben needs to do what he needs to do. So I think the best way to do it is to sell yourself. Go to any league, go to a practice, go to the G League, do what you got to do. Don't just be a person that's trying to figure out how to play basketball like it was when you played for the 76ers and then people just switch you over like you're playing NBA 2K. Like you're not just getting traded and you just land in an arena and just start to play like if nothing happened. You cannot do that. It's still business. You know what I'm saying? So people want to see what you can bring to the table. Who are you as a person? Are you disruptive? Are you a person that disagrees? You can't shoot like that. You're not like that. You're not like Damian Lillard. You're not like Randall right now that's going crazy. So you're not like that. So here's my suggestion to Ben Simmons, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, I think he needs to pitch himself and sell himself as a power forward. From now on, sell yourself as a power forward. Stop saying, "Yo, I want that spot. I want the point guard spot. I want to take Kimball Walker spot, Drew Holiday spot, Kyle Lowry spot, Stephen Curry spot, CP3. The list goes on and on. Russell Westbrook, all of that. You know, you can't do that. You can't do that right now. Cannot do that. I'm sorry. This whole idea of him being the next Magic Johnson to me is crazy. All right. And if you guys disagree, then tell me how it works because even Magic Johnson had a jump shot. LeBron James doesn't have much of a jump shot, but he had something to depend on if things got harder and he would make his shots. So if he's gonna be that guy where he wants to run the point guard position, he's gotta be able to shoot. And right now he can't. So until that day comes, bro, forward. I don't see the problem. What's wrong with being a power forward? What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? He could fit into a lot of teams as a power forward. And if he's traded for a power forward, it's easier for the team instead of feeling like, well, this guy's going to come in and he wants the ball, he wants to be a point guard, he wants to run the team. That's a lot because a lot of point guards on NBA teams right now are usually the captain or have a say like the second in command, third in command, things like that. So like that you don't have get into issues. Be a power forward, get traded for a power forward. I mean, come on, man. People are talking about Damian Lillard for Ben Simmons. Why don't you just trade two bigs like Nurkic or something like that, and just put them in? Boom, there you go. Now you got Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum, and Ben Simmons. Boom, you just fixed your problem. Or you can trade any of those bigs in Sacramento and keep all your point guards. All those. The Darian Fox or whatever his name is, and then Buddy Hield. You could keep those guys and then just insert Ben Simmons. Boom, now you got a crazy defensive team, high-paced team, fast-break team. At times you can even run them at the 5 if you want to, which would be crazy, but you just never know at times what works until you try it. But the thing is, with Ben, he's got to sell himself. He's got to start putting out different tapes. He's got to change his whole brand because he ruined it by trying to be this point guard that can't shoot. And last but not least, I will say this about Magic Johnson. I'm not gonna say that Magic Johnson had an ill jump shot, because to me, there's guys like D Wade, Allen Iverson, that they were point guards, but they masqueraded as shooting guards. They were supposed to be point guards, but they're so big, or their arms were so long, or they're just so athletic that they had to be the shooting guard. Now, when it comes to Magic Johnson, yes, it was very difficult for him to run the point guard position all the time, but in that time frame, it worked perfectly. The reason why it worked perfectly is this. Yes, he was not Reggie Miller. He's not Ray Allen. He's not Stephen Curry. He doesn't have the illest and wettest jump shot of all time. But go and check his free throw percentage. He was a career 88 to 90% from the free throw line, my guys. 90%. Kevin Durant numbers. So you tell me, he's going to the rack. Go ahead, hit me. And one, I got you. Because when I go to that line, it's going in. You know what I'm saying? If he's alone at the top of the key, he's going to hit it. That was his spot. It's the top of the key. He wasn't a corner guy. He was not a corner guy because he's not going to facilitate the ball from the corner. He's going to be at the top of the key. So he's going to hit it on a catch and shoot, and he just release, and that's it. That's it. You know, that's what they need from Rondo. That's what they need from Westbrook. It's not about bringing the ball down and creating a shot. It's bringing the ball down, passing it out, and then if it comes back to you and you open, you hit it. If not, you go to the rack, boom, boom, you get hit, or you pass it to the center. Very simple stuff. Pick and roll, you can do all that. But Ben Simmons, since he doesn't have that yet, it's best that he goes and plays the power forward position, because you got to understand, people. Imagine a point guard that didn't have the option that Ben Simmons has, that he's 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", and he can say, you know what, I'm not going to play point guard today. I'm going to be a power forward. Patrick Beverley can't do that. He can't, because he can't be a shooting guard. He has to be a point guard that only defends. Only defends. He can, dunk. Every now and then I've seen him hit some shots or whatever, which is good. But he doesn't have the option of saying, well, I'm going to go play small forward today. I'm going to go play power forward today. I'm going to be center today. He doesn't have that option. So if I were Ben Simmons, if I was in the Ben Simmons team, that's what I would do. And I would just alleviate from all this shit. Because the problem is, too, is that now your money might be affected for future tense. You know what I'm saying? What about 5 years from now? You still want to be known as a great player. Doesn't matter what position you play. You still want to be known as a great player. So I'm gonna let you go with that thought. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on my game. You already know it's still here. We still here, man. So much respect to you guys, much love, and you already know. Take care and try to keep boxing alive. Peace out.